Hi guys, so we're going to show you, or rather I'm going to show you how to make your wig go into an updo ponytail like you see right there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put your wig on the wig head and place pins on the temples left and right, and you're going to take the long back of the wig and lift up the hair, and there you'll see the netting, and you're going to put 3 pins there, and you're going to put one on the top of the head. Now when you first get your wig, you're going to thin and comb it out because you might have knots in it, and if you don't, then kudos to you because I always get knots in my long wigs. What I basically do to comb out the knots, if you have trouble like I do, is I set it down on the carpet and brush the strands over the top of the wig. Like, I take the comb to the wig and brush it over the carpet. Combing it vertically or on a wig stand can actually create more knots, and I've heard there's wig sprays that make it easier to comb out the knots, but if you don't have that at hand, then you might as well try what I just told you. It's important to thin because it lessens the weight of the wig. It's not as unruly as you're styling it, and it'll be easier to pull into a ponytail as you saw a little earlier. Now, before you pull your wig into a ponytail, you're gonna want to actually divide it into 3 segments, unlike what I did, so you see me retrying it again. Now how you're gonna be parting it is there's gonna be the mask for the ponytail, the bottom layer for the neck, and the bangs. I suggest you use little rubber bands or hair ties to keep the segments parted. Now, you're probably going to end up having to redo the ponytail multiple times if you're anal about these things like I am. Be sure to loosen your ponytail enough to make it comfortable for when you put it on. And if you happen to be getting frustrated with the ponytail, I suggest that you move on, either take a break or you move on to the fringe, because it's okay to leave it as it is and work on the bangs, because who doesn't like chopping off a lot of hair in the front? Now you don't have to make the bangs like I am in the video, but if you are, make sure that you're doing it symmetrical, because it is super important that both sides look kind of equal, unless the character you're doing this for does not have symmetrical kind of things to shape out their face. A quick cutting tip: don't cut a wig in horizontal motions. Diagonally and vertically with short snips are the best way to approach cutting a wig. If you're making straight across bangs, don't cut it horizontally or right on the wig, like right across. Be sure to cut it longer than what it appears on the facial features of the wig head, because the wig head is most likely not the size of your own melon. You never want to cut it too short or you'll have a big problem. So you're just gonna, fix it up, make it look all snazzy, but not too long, or not too short rather, scratch that. And we're about to go put on the wig. Now that we have the wig on, this is where you're going to start shaping your wig to your face, because it's pretty important that it's not just, it has to look like your own hair, I guess, is the best way to put it. This is also the part where you want to check the neck layer and make sure that if you need to alter it, then you can alter it when you put it back on the wig. Now that you have an idea of what you're going to be doing, you're going to put your last minute adjustments that you couldn't get to in the bathroom. I suggest you don't try cutting the back of your wig when you have it on in the bathroom, because one accidental snip and your life could probably be over, and we really don't want that, because Believe me, it's hard. It's hard to have a wig that you can't even wear anymore because you messed it up so badly because you thought it would be a great idea to cut it while you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Or at least cutting the back of it. Now, you're gonna put the wig back on in a second. Right here, actually. You're gonna put the wig back on, check it out, and deck it out with some hairspray or wig spray so that it has a better hold and doesn't lose any of its fab when you take it off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys, and there should be